What if you want to try drawing a manga, but you don't have the right papers, the right pens, or the tools you always see professionals using? I think a lot of people stop right there. They want to try, but they tell themselves, I do not have what I need yet. And honestly, I used to think like that too. So instead of waiting, I just decide to try and share with you how I approach it, how I organize myself, what tools I use, and most importantly, why I work this way. So what's up everyone? Welcome back. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. First thing first, I did was limit myself. I did not say I'm going to draw a full manga, that's too heavy. Instead, I chose 6 pages in my sketchbook. Not too long, not too short. 6 pages feel achievable. And when something feels achievable, you are more likely to actually do it. This is really important, especially if you are a beginner or you are scared to start. Small goals reduce process. I really believe I am not the only one who want to draw their own manga. A lot of us have ideas, send message we want to share. The problem is not imagination. Most of the time, we just don't know where to start, or we are scared of starting the wrong way. So this video is not a tutorial like this is the only correct method. This is just how I did it, with what I have at my level in my sketchbook. If this can help even one person start, then it's worth sharing. For the story, I did not want something long or complicated. No word building, no huge plot. I focused on one moment, one event, one interaction. This is something I learned over time. A single strong scene can say more than a long story done poorly. So I asked myself, what is the message? What emotion do I want to transmit? What moment can represent that? Once I had that, everything else became easier. After deciding on the scene, I moved on the storyboard. And I want to be very honest here. This is the step you should never rush. The storyboard is the foundation of your manga. If the storyboard is unclear, no amount of good drawing will save it. At this stage, I really ask myself, is the action readable? Can someone understand what's happened without dialogue? Does the eyes flow naturally from panel to panel? If the answer was no, I redid it again and again. This step is not about beauty, it's about clarity. You need to understand, everyone sketch differently. Some people need very clean sketch, others just put basic shape and figure it out during inking. For me, I need my sketch to be very readable. I am not confident improvising during inking, so I prefer to solve problems early. That's why I add anatomy details, clothing folds, expression, background element if it's necessary. Basically, anything I do not want to forget later. This makes the inking phase less stressful and more enjoyable. When it comes to inking, the most important concept is contrast. Manga is black and white, so contrast is your language. Before inking a panel, I always ask, what is the focus? What do I want the reader to notice first? For example, in one panel I show an impact on the rock. This impact itself is white, so if everything else is white too, the reader gets confused. To fix that, I add black sound effect to frame the action. Now the eyes understand instantly. The protagonist wears white clothing. To make him stand out, I darken the background behind him. This is very simple but extremely effective. You do not need complex technique, you just need to think intentionally. Every panel should answer this question. What should the reader feel or understand here? Contrast alone is not enough. Perspective gives depth. It makes a reader feel inside the scene. Even small perspective change can make a panel feel dynamic. Another thing I learned, action scenes are more impactful when panels are not always square or rectangular. Using dialogue line adds movement, adds tension, guide the eyes faster. You do not need to overdo it. Just use it when the scene needs energy. Now let's talk about tools. Many people ask me why do not you use a G-Pen? The answer is simple. This sketchbook paper is not made for it. I tried. The G-Pen scratches the papers, the ink bleeds, and the page gets damaged. Instead of forcing it, I adapt. And this is an important lesson. Adapt to your tools. Don't fight them. I already own pigment fine liners, so I use those because I work on E4 and the panels are relatively small. I need thin, precise lines. Over time, I become more selective. For this manga, I use 0.03 millimeters, 0.05 millimeters, up to 0.5 millimeters. For outlines, I usually use 0.2 mm to 0.4 mm, but I vary line thickness to create depth. For example, the hero close to the camera, thicker lines, the guardian angel behind him, thinner lines. This simple trick adds perspective without extra detail. For shading, I mainly use 0.05 mm. My method is simple. Draw short back and front stroke. Do not lift the pen. Change direction. Follow the shape of the object. This creates volume and texture. When I fill areas completely black, it's always for mood. For example, when I draw the demons, if I let them infilled with only white eyes, the scene feels weak. By filling them in black, the atmosphere becomes heavy and threatening. I also use hatching for aura, speed, power effect. It's not about realism, it's about feeling. For inking, I use black ink 60. For correction, the letter white number 1 or number 2, or Tipex if you do not have it. For brushes, cheap Amazon brush, nothing fancy. Pencil, Big Evolution HB2. Eraser, Tombow Mono. Nothing expensive, nothing special. Why I did this at all? First reason, training. Drawing manga is not just drawing, It's thinking, planning, messing up, fixing things. This small project taught me a lot without overwhelming me. Second reason, encouragement. If you are waiting for better tools, better skills, perfect timing, you might wait forever. I drew a manga in Sketchbook with fine lines and cheap tools. That's proof enough. The idea behind this one shot is very simple. Jesus is with you. When I face spiritual battles, I do not fight alone. I want to show that visually, that presence, that protection, in the way people can feel. That message guides every decision, the composition, the contrast, the mood. Let's recap. 1. Choose a message. 2. Focus on one strong moment. 3. Storyboard carefully. 4. Sketch clearly. 5. Use contrast intentionally. 6. Adapt to what you have. 7. Do not wait to feel ready. 8. Any idea can become a story. Just try. That's it. If this helped you even a little, I'm glad. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care and see you next time. Peace.